What's going on, guys? Bio here, back with some Genetic Gladiators. So let's get into this. We're going to be checking out the Crucible of Insanity, which is going to be the raid. Currently we're on 150 out of 200. I'm probably going to be getting done, actually I don't know how many I'm going to be getting done, but you do get the character at 146 if you did not know, so you don't actually have to go all the way through the 200 fights. It does cost 1,000 gold to get into, so if you can make it to 146, you should be fine. I mean, their levels are only at about 100, so like we're currently at 160, 160, 170. None of them are gold or anything like that, so you should be perfectly fine to get up to 146. It does start getting harder after that. I don't know what rewards we're actually going to be getting, but we'll try to get through 10, 20 of them. I don't know. We'll see how many we actually get through. I was actually using Animus and then Bounty Hunters. I think that's what I was using, but I don't really want to level this anymore because I don't want it to be my tag. So we'll just stop at 359. Instead, we'll probably just throw on X27 and then we'll throw on the 2 Bounty Hunters, I guess. I could do this one, but I kind of want to level these ones because we are trying to get these guys up to or above at least 300 on each of them, because we are going to have to make a ton more to basically get done the credit farm, which honestly is not that hard to make. It just takes forever to level the characters, because you just gotta breed a ton of the characters, and they're actually not that hard to get, even though they're a single gen character. I don't know, I've gotten quite a few without actually even trying. So let's see, we should be able to take this down with 20. Are you serious? I thought we were gonna be able to take that down. Apparently not. Maybe I should actually use a tag. Wasn't actually gonna use a tag, but I might have to use a tag. Nah, we should be able to do it. It should be fine. Or maybe we'll just use the higher level Bounty Hunter. I was actually saving the tags for PvP because I do want to get that done, so I don't know if I want to... Let's see. I want to see how much... We're not really getting... Yeah, you don't really get that much experience. I mean, the only thing you're probably going to be going for in the rest of the raid is probably just the rewards, which I think we have platinum stars. I don't know how many we've already gotten and stuff like that, but it does tell you how many you get. Should be summary. So we do have a platinum star, we do have 4 gold stars. I don't know how many we've gotten of the gold stars either. Only 1 reactor token? That's not really that good, honestly. Although I don't really need reactor tokens. Even if we do get a new reactor, pretty much after a certain point you just start collecting them and there isn't really a use for them unless they make a use for them. So I don't know, maybe we'll get that at some point, but as of right now there's really no use for the tokens. I mean, I guess you could go try to get duplicates of some of the characters, but even that, I mean, I probably wouldn't recommend that unless you're maybe Zeus, I guess. But even that, I mean, you wouldn't stack 3 of them. I mean, you could. Oh my god, these guys are definitely a lot stronger. We'll just take him down. We're not able to actually one-shot these guys, which is unfortunate, but maybe I should start using a tag. The only reason I'm not using this tag is because we're not going to use it, but I guess I could use it to heal. So that might be the better option here. 10k, I don't know if this guy hits for 10k. He hits for 26. Does he hit for 10k? He does hit for 10k. 13. Yeah, we're basically just getting through this. The only reason I don't really want to use Animus is because if I get it to 366, it will carry over to be our tag, unfortunately, unless I level up Maiden or any of the new characters or anything like that. The character for this, I do actually need to get into Platinum. I don't know if I want to max that out or anything like that. But I am trying to figure out my next tag. Because currently, right now, it's Buffalo. If I level up Animus, it'll be Animus. And then if I level up Maiden, it'll be Maiden. Which we had it at Maiden at one point, but we leveled up levels. I don't think I have anybody else that close. And I don't really remember which order I actually got them in. So, I mean, the newest characters, we know what order we got them in. So I could go for that, I guess. But I haven't decided. Let's just not use a tag for now, I guess. I mean, I guess I could use them. It's really not that big of a deal. But I do want to save those for PvP. We're not really getting anything in PvP. I'm just going for the levels in that. Which is going to be to max out X27. We could actually get levels currently as well. It's just I don't really want to spend 900 when I could wait and either Christmas. Usually it's around Christmas when they have another good sale, because we did get one for the anniversary. But you could technically level up now. Honestly, I would wait. I mean, it is, I believe it's at 70%, but it's probably worth the wait and just waiting for that extra little bit off, unless you really need the levels. After like level, like if you're in the hundreds, honestly, just wait, because you'll get more out of it later. Let's see, unless you're really wanting to do PvP and struggling in that, I guess. X27. And these two, I guess we could use a tag. At a certain point, we're going to have to use a tag because we're not going to be able to get through it. But, yeah, honestly, I would wait for the level because you could save quite a bit just waiting and getting that extra little bit out of the levels. Like 5 extra levels here isn't really going to help me too much. I mean, yeah, it might help me a little bit in PvP. But 5 levels isn't going to be that much for me to make it worth it, as to where if I just wait, let's say, I don't know, 3 or 4 months, and we get one at 75%, that's still going to be better than 70%, so I'm probably going to just wait on that one. Same with the credits, like, yeah, it's at 70%. Honestly, if you have it, I guess you could, because you could build up that in the amount of time, but mine's is so expensive. And I already used all my credits on the last one. Unless I was, I had the credit farm, I probably would have had enough. But I think I'm at like almost, we're almost at 200, I think. I think I'm at like 180 or something like that, or close to that. And I need like 400, so yeah, we're not gonna be leveling up with credits. Yeah, let me actually check. Yeah, we're at almost 180, and I need 400. And 470, oh my god. So waiting on that one is definitely worth, I guess. It just depends on how much credits you actually earn, because you could wait with that too, and the amount that it would go down from, let's just say 5% at 75%, is going to be huge. So we're actually just going to use Colossus because I need something here, because I'm pretty sure X27 is gonna die. These guys are getting a lot stronger, so we're gonna have to, because we can't really one-shot them anymore. I mean, if I'm using Animus and 2 bounty hunters, we should still be fine. It's just I don't really want to level up. I mean, I guess I could use Animus a little bit more and get it up to like 160. I just don't want it to be my tag, so yeah. And then the newest character for the raid, I just got to get it into a platinum, which just honestly, that's all based off of luck. Like, I have enough stars even if we don't get it right away, but if we do get it right away, then that'd be perfect. And then actually maxing it out though, I don't know if I'm gonna do that, because it's 300. That thing didn't die. We should have just attacked it. That's 300 levels, so I don't know if I want to do that much for a character I might not even use. Like, I'm gonna max out a character that's just gonna be my tag, I guess, which there's a ton of other characters that are gonna be a little bit better than this one. The previous raid character, I think, has, I don't actually remember the previous raid character's speed. But there's a ton of other tanks that I have that are actually going to be better for it, and I haven't actually made them in platinum. So I would just have to make the newest character first and then do the other characters. So I just haven't decided which order I'm gonna make them in. I'm probably gonna make the newest one, and then I have like 4 or 5 other. Well, we're gonna get a platinum star here, so I guess I could add that. But yeah, I do have platinum stars that I need to get them done. So, but the one I'm actually working on is gonna be the raid character because I want to get that done quick. Might have to do quite a few like videos just to get the breed. It just depends on how lucky we get, honestly, because we can get really lucky and get it on one breed, or we can spend like 5-10 times going for it. But I mean, we will get it, so it's not really the issue. It's just a matter of how much we're gonna have to spend to get it. But yeah, if you guys are wondering why I'm not gonna be leveling, because I could level. I'm just gonna take this thing out and just get hit once. Yeah, that's the only reason I'm not gonna spend, just because saving that extra 300 gold if we do get a better discount at Christmas is just better. I mean, yeah, it's a couple months away, but it's just gonna be overall better in the long run. Like once you get to a certain point in your Evo levels, it's just better to wait for the best discounts, especially if you're gonna be spending a lot. If you have, let's say, 20,000 gold or any more than that, and you're actually spending money on gold, it's always best to wait for the best discounts, which usually happen. And the anniversary was one. Usually we'll get one for like Christmas. It has usually been the other one. I almost forgot what characters I was using. I kind of want to actually try Animus to see what happens here. Although these guys have no HP, maybe I should heal them. Because I want to see what happens. Because these guys are level 3, although they're no stars, but well, this one does have a star. But I want to see what happens if I use these characters. But yeah, it just depends on if you're actually spending money. But if you do really need Evo levels, then go for it. It really just depends. It all depends on what level you are, how far off you are. If you can wait a couple months, because Christmas is really not that far. I mean, we might get one during Thanksgiving as well. It's going to be during one of those times, but we usually get one during Christmas, which is usually a ton of different events. But 70% isn't the best we've seen, so it just really, I would just wait, honestly. Because let's say you get, even at 75%, you save that extra 5%, which could give you a level, especially if you're spending, let's say 10k. Like I would spend 45, I think I have like 4,500, so that's like 5 levels at 900 gold, I believe. I believe that's it. Is my math right on that? It's like 5 and a little bit extra. I would have a little bit of extra gold. Oh, we actually did get through that. Although I think we lost, no, we didn't lose that much HP. Yeah, even that extra 5%, let's say you're leveling up 5 levels, that extra 5% is an extra level. Like even if you have a better discount than that, which usually only happens, I would say most of the times you're guaranteed to get one during the anniversary, so it just depends if you're willing to wait till next year with the amount of gold you have. If you're spending maybe like 100k, like if you're building up gold all year long, then yeah, it's definitely worth the wait for that. Like if you missed the previous anniversary one, which just happened, and you still had a ton of gold, I would just wait. It's better to wait. The credits, you're always getting credits. Gold is a little bit different. It's always it always depends on how many furnaces and forges you have. Honestly, they need to give us some extra bingos and stuff like that, although they're working on other stuff, I guess, so they are not really focused on that. Maybe after the end of this year we'll start getting other events and stuff like that. I don't know how fast they're working on other stuff, or if they're doing both, maybe. I don't know, we'll see. We're at 150, so I guess we'll just go to 160 because we're almost 20 minutes in. Oh yeah, he did go up to 360. See, that's why I didn't want to use him, because he's hopping levels like a lot. I'm not gonna heal X27, and I'm not gonna use the tag. We'll just hope it gets a level sooner or later. Because Colossus can one-shot pretty much everything all the way to... Well, I won't say all the way to level 200, but close to level 200. It pretty much can one-shot with our Evo level. Because, I don't know, last time the actual boss fight was really easy. So, I don't know if they fixed that. It pretty much could have gotten destroyed. Like, I like how they made the character at a lower level, so that way people that maybe couldn't get to level 200 could get the character. But they do need to make the at least level 200 fight at least a little bit harder. Not really harder, they just needed more HP, I think. Because I think I one-shotted it with like a random character. Because it was too easy. It was 2 waves though, but still, it wasn't that hard to fight. Like I felt like the fights before it were actually harder than that actual fight, which is kind of weird. Like these fights seemed harder than the level 200 one, even though the level 200 one was supposed to be like the boss fight. Was I using X27? Colossus taking a little bit of damage, and then we're using this one. And then we're using no tag because I'm going to use the... What am I going to use? I'm going to use the tags for PvP, which I should actually go get done. Yeah, I should probably get that done. So almost. It's probably going to take X27 down, but it's fine. Because we have enough HP, I think, on... Colossus to kill both these things. Let's see. I mean, even if they hit for like 60, I think we should still be fine. There goes one. Yeah, well, hopefully you guys were able to get up to at least level 146 in this raid event, or hopefully you guys had enough to actually even buy the raid. Honestly, they need to do a deal for that. I don't know. They need to... Maybe a month in or 2 months in or something like that. They need to have a pack where you could just buy it and get in, and not charge that much. Maybe even for the last month. Like you have to speed run it or something like that if you couldn't get through it or have enough golds. Because let's say I didn't have, maybe I had like 1 forge and furnace. I'm not going to get enough gold. Even if I had a few forges and furnaces, it's going to take me a little bit of time to get it. And then spending 1,000 gold for a character that you don't technically really need and it isn't going to be the best character. Maybe if they made it a little bit better, which I feel like they should do. It doesn't make any sense that Zeus, a character that's from... Wait, what level is this? I guess we'll get done 160. It doesn't make any sense that a character from... I don't even know when that thing came out. Like... forever ago is actually gonna be better than a character that just came out that you don't really need. Or like let's see, what character could I compare it to that's actually better, that would be a better comparison, because like Zeus is more of a speedster, so I guess it would be a little bit different, but still, like a character that old is going to be better than something that just came out. Doesn't make any sense. Like the newer stuff should be getting better. I know that why they don't want to do that, because then they have to scale back or readjust characters like they had to do not really recently, but they had to do it multiple times. I think that's why they don't want to do that. Because if the characters just keep getting stronger and stronger, the older stuff doesn't... Like, you don't really need it, but, I mean, most of the stuff is really isn't used. I don't know. There's no way to balance it unless they change the characters every couple of months. That they start changing stats every once in a while and changing what people should be using and stuff like that. Honestly, the best way to do that is just making buffs and debuffs on certain characters, so that way it forces people to change, and it changes the meta of PvP and PvE. Well, not really PvE, but PvP a lot more, which hopefully they add in at some point, because PvP is already pretty just meh, so they do need to change that up quite a bit. But yeah, that's going to be about it for this one. We only got 10 levels. I'm fine with that. I mean, we'll get through the rest. We'll probably just do 10-10 all the way through the rest of these. It's really not that big of a deal. We don't really get that great of rewards anyway. The main one was the character, which I got already, and we're already going to try to make it into a platinum. But we do want to finish this, because last time I think I got up to like 180 or something like that. Didn't actually finish the event. So I'll finish it this time right away and just get it done. But that is going to be about it for this one. Thank you guys for watching. If you did get all the way through the event, hopefully you're making the character into platinum if you want it. I don't know. But yeah, that's going to be about it for this one. We'll talk to you guys later.